Hi there, my name is Megan. I'm 31 years old and I live in Toronto, Canada. I've decided to do this new YouTube page, basically talking about my medical conditions, but mainly I would like to focus on endometriosis, which is more recently being talked about more, which I think is wonderful. I'm just going to apologize for the noise in the background. My dishwasher is going. So yeah, I'm finding that more and more women are talking about it, and it is starting to get noticed more in the media, which is amazing because it's definitely one of those diseases that haven't gotten a lot of attention. Which is kind of sad because a lot of women are diagnosed with this every year. And it's one of those things that is kind of left in the dark because of the whole stigma about painful periods and whatnot, and it being normal. Well, I mean, yes, it is somewhat normal to have pain during your period, but not severe pain like you experience from endometriosis. So, I have a few medical conditions on top of endometriosis that I have been diagnosed with, so I'm just going to brush up on those. But again, this channel is strictly for endometriosis, period, like convos, medications, treatments for endometriosis, and I might even do like product reviews for feminine hygiene products too. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided with that yet, but that could be something in the future that I decide to do. But mostly endometriosis will be the main topic. But I might as well tell you guys now that I'm talking about medical conditions. I'll just brush up. I was diagnosed in my late 20s with a particular autoimmune condition called Behçet's disease. It's a connective tissue disease. It's systemic, so it attacks you internally. So basically, with me, it attacks my digestive tract and my eyes and mouth. But with everybody who has this condition, it can be different. So, I mean, not everyone will experience the same symptoms that I experience. But mainly, yes, it just attacks my eyes, my mouth. Sometimes my joints, like my knees. I've always had problems with my knees and my lower back. But I mean, I try to stretch and do exercises as much as possible just so that I don't have extra problems in the future because of it. But sometimes it's hard. But yeah, so with that, it flares up from time to time, and it can be rather awful to live with sometimes, but I've learned to deal with it, and to be honest, I'm pretty lucky with it. It's been rather controlled, but sometimes, like I said, I experience quite horrible flares with it. I also have a secondary condition called colitis. In my particular situation, it's called lymphocytic colitis, and it attacks the left side of my large colon. So with that, I experience a lot of GI problems. I have had a lot of GI problems for like, oh God, since I was a kid pretty much, or late teens I should say. But I was more recently diagnosed with lymphocytic colitis when I believe I was 29. It was only a couple years ago. It was pretty recent, with a colonoscopy. So usually people who have Behçet's disease are more than likely to develop Crohn's or colitis later on in life or at some point in their life, because of the nature of the disease itself and where it attacks. Now going on to endometriosis. I was diagnosed, well, I was suspected to have the diagnosis when I was 27, I believe. Sorry, I have a cat. I actually have two, so you may see them in the video logs that I do. Let me see them. So yeah, I was diagnosed when I was 27. I was diagnosed strictly with symptoms and not through surgery. The main reason why they didn't do surgery right away was because, like most endometriosis cases, they like to start off with medications first. And typically they keep you on the medications for a couple years to see how you react and to see if you're able to cope and if it gives you some pain relief. Which in my case, it gave me a few years of somewhat manageable pain. I was able to work and go to school for hair and whatnot. So I'm a hairstylist. But I'm 31 now, and the pain now, it's getting to the point where nothing is working. I've literally had gone through every treatment you can think of, from the IUD to birth control to Lupron, which is an injection that they give you once a month to put you in a medically induced menopausive state. I even did the add back therapy with it, and more recently Vizan. Nothing has worked. Birth control now is getting to the point where it hasn't even given me any relief. I literally live with pain about 80% of the month. So even when I'm not menstruating, I'm in pain. I am now enrolled in a pain management program where literally I am on painkillers again about 70 to 60% of the month. And I am also going to be receiving counseling for depression and mood changes that I experience a lot because I'm in pain quite a bit while I'm waiting for my surgery. So that's a quick and brief briefing of my background for you guys. I just wanted to keep this short and real to basically explain what I plan on doing with this YouTube channel. So I really hope that everybody takes the time to watch my videos and even leave comments and questions, or even share your story with me. That would be awesome, and I will try to get back to everybody as much as possible through videos and even the comment sections. So yeah, just please come by, take a look at my videos and see what you think, and maybe we can all kind of get the word out even more about this condition, and hopefully it'll reach young girls too who are going into their puberty years. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope to keep making them, and I hope that I can help at least one person. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.